Hi guys, Jamie from Boxing Life and welcome back to another reaction video. Today I'm going to be doing Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Usyk as they lead up to their big fight in September. Just going to look at some of their training. There's some older footage in there, but also some new stuff. There hasn't actually been that much release, but I'm sure in the next month more stuff will come out. So I'll first up start with Anthony Joshua, and then I'll look at Oleksandr Usyk. And then at the end of this video, I'll kind of just give you my thoughts on both guys and yeah, how they're both looking. So yeah, let's get right into it. Right, let's go for it. So this is just Joshua shadow boxing as he runs. I think that's a good thing to do, you know, it just keeps you sharp. I like to do it as well. People look like you're an idiot, but it helps you keep sharp. You know, this is actually quite good, you know. It's a bit of fun. Yeah, Joshua's quite good at it, I have to admit. Yeah. Yeah, fair play. You did pretty well there. Now this is one of Joshua's coaches, Abel Fernandez. I think he's great. Just practicing the uppercuts. Yeah, I think the power is still good, still there. Maybe that's what will finish off Usyk. One of those right uppercuts. Pow. Looks good. Looks good there, I have to admit. This is good, just working on your defense, slipping. And I like how Joshua's like, he's throwing punches with it. I think ever since that second Ruiz fight, he's improved in that area of his game, his defense. Look at that, brilliant. Really sharp. He's looking good here, I have to admit. And especially against Usyk, who's going to be quick. He's going to be throwing that jab constantly all night. He's going to have to react to that. Yeah, I have to admit, he's looking good there. And just the medicine ball. You know, this is a really good thing to use if you're a boxer, to work on your power. I love using this. Just gets out all your frustration as well. It's just brilliant training technique to use. And you do feel like your power increases. Just looking a lot leaner. Look at that, you know, those ball exercises are really good just for your reflexes. And that's what Usyk does, he's constantly throwing that pawing right hand all the time. And, you know, he's going to have to be slipping these shots in the fight, Joshua. But yeah. Usyk. He's looking good there. Notice how he's aiming up with the shadow boxing. So obviously, Anthony Joshua is a lot bigger. He's going to have to aim upwards. You know, Joshua's like 6'7", so he's going to have to aim so that, you know, it's quite interesting seeing him shadow boxing like that. You're going to be fighting a tougher opponent, so he's adapting his shadow boxing by aiming upwards. Yeah, just the axe, but on the tire. Hammer on the tire, it works in your power. Old school. And he's going to have to build up he's going to have to obviously bulk up for this fight. It's funny, you know, he's probably trying to bulk up, whereas Joshua's probably trying to get leaner. But, you know, I think Usyk needs to just stick to his advantage of, you know, using his, you know, his speed and his size. You know, he is going to be obviously the smaller man, so yeah, I'm just working on his power here. This is another really good exercise to use, and it's good strength and conditioning. Using the dumbbells or shadow boxing helps your power and your speed, and that's exactly what Usyk needs going into this fight. This is obviously a few months before the fight was announced, but obviously he was training for Joshua, you know. It was always in the back of his mind. Look at that, you know. It's no wonder he's always putting out that right hand, and he's using a dumbbell for it. It's crazy, you know. You know, he can throw that punch all night if he wanted to. And this is more recent footage, obviously. And he's gone for the skinhead look. He's looking good. The reflex ball. He's just so sharp. It's ridiculous. And the kettlebells. Good for explosive power. And if he is to catch Anthony Joshua, he's going to need to, you know, be explosive and powerful. And he is looking strong here. And a bit beefier than we're used to. I don't know if that's just the angle, but he does definitely, the shoulders look a lot wider. Yeah, he's looking very strong. So guys, that wraps up that reaction. Personally, I think both of them look good. I think Anthony Joshua, just from that footage, I know I couldn't really find much Usyk footage, if I'm being honest. It was quite hard. But I'm sure over the next month more will get released. And yeah, I think if I have to pick out the two, just looking at them, I think Anthony Joshua definitely looks a lot leaner, sharper. And yeah, they're kind of, it's weird how they're both going into the fight with different kind of mindsets. Anthony Joshua's probably thinking, I need to be leaner, I need to be ready for the 12 rounds, I can't afford to really bulk up that much, and you know, I need to work on my defenses. And you know, if anything, I think Anthony Joshua is going to have to push the fight more than Usyk is, you know. I think Usyk is obviously trying to bulk up, get a bit more powerful, just from looking at that footage. And you know, Usyk will want to be in the back foot in this fight, you know, similar to the Gaziev fight as an example. You know, it'll be really interesting to see how he approaches it, because I'm sorry, in terms of Usyk, he can't go toe-to-toe with Joshua just because of his size. You never know, you know, boxing's a funny thing, you know, things, you know, it just takes one punch, but I think, you know, he will, not like he'll be running come fight night, but Joshua's gonna have to push it, you know, and he can't afford to be in the back foot. You know, he needs to really push forward. And I think, you know, it's gonna probably go to 12 rounds, if I'm being honest. I haven't made my mind up who's gonna win, but it'll be interesting. I'm actually going to be going down to the fight, so absolutely, you know, ecstatic. I'm really looking forward to it, just to see, obviously, Anthony Joshua and Usyk fight. And yeah, it should be an amazing encounter between the two. And then, guys, you know, if you haven't checked out already, I've just recently published my Usyk boxing style analysis, so you can go check that out. I'll hopefully get an Anthony Joshua boxing style analysis out too. So yeah, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.